Ready. Ready, Freddy.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready.
So you know how this chair keeps going? But now my chair at work is doing the same crap.
You know, mine, I actually had to lower because over time it like rose up. I'm like, how the fuck are you going to get higher with 300 pounds of ass on you?
I guess it's a good friggin' hydraulics on that chair.
Yeah, I mean, my feet were, it was so high, my feet were swinging. I felt like I was sitting on one of those fucking commodes that were like chair height, where if you're really short, your fucking feet swing.
Yeah.
Hello, Kathy, Rachel, Chrissy, Amanda, Kelly, Kim, Lilia, Lila. Maybe it's Lila. Lilia. Yeah, I don't think it's Lilia. I'm going with Lila. I like Lila.
Lilia. It's Lilia.
Is it Lilia?
Yep.
All right, I guess I was right the first time. Melissa, Janet, Kelly again. Constant Cops? Is that what I just seen? Oh, Constant Chaos.
Constant Chaos. Hello, Constant Chaos. So you new or did you change your name, by the way? Just asking.
Notre Dame.
So I was telling Bam that our little friend was... Something set her off. I don't know. So we're going to watch it from the beginning. I kind of caught her midway through her show last night.
It was probably me saying that this is the most hated person in the world. Even her mother hated her.
That's pretty vicious.
It is, but
you know me. I didn't say you were wrong. I didn't say you were wrong. It's pretty vicious.
But you know me. I am an asshole.
I've seen the pictures of her mom.
I'm sorry.
And the family.
Punky. We got Punky Brewster in the house.
Punky Brewster. I wonder why they don't. They're not together. Family. I wonder why.
Catherine.
I wonder why.
Felicia.
Do I really care? No.
I don't know. Do you? Oh, Jesse Smollett's in the house. No, it's actually Sanchez, but Jesse Smollett is in the news again.
Not again.
Yes. For the same shit that he was in the news for last time. And his attorneys are trying to tell the court that you can't prosecute him again for double jeopardy and yada, yada, yada. And they're trying to. They're saying that they weren't satisfied with the outcome before. But it's like, yeah, motherfuckers agreed to it. Okay, you can't. Oh, we're not happy with it now. Yeah, fuck you. Move on.
Well, the problem is they put him in jail, but then they let him out.
Yeah.
And you can think, what's her name? Kim
Field, Kim Wilde, Kim...
the prosecutor, whatever her last name
Fox.
is. I can't remember.
Kim Fox.
Fox, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
And did you hear? My 80-year-old best friend, Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, no. What happened to Nancy?
She is running again.
For what?
I'm not sure. The news just said she's running, so I'm not sure she's running for her old position, or she's running for president, or what. But she's running, and this is her stance. Are you ready for it?
Oh my God!
Tough on crime.
And then she's going to give California as an example, right?
Yeah. Okay. She's the one that created this mess. And now she wants to run tough on crime.
See, that shouldn't be allowed. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Friday that she will seek re-election to Congress in 2024.
Okay,
as
so
Democrats
it is for
try
her
to win back
position.
the majority.
Pelosi
at 3 made the announcement before volunteers and labor allies in San Francisco area district she represented. Oh my God. That's all we need is...
Hey, Beth. I mean, she retired. She quit. She left.
Does everybody in our government have to wear freaking Depends and take Metamucil?
Well, Jerry does, for sure, because he's already had an accident on live TV. And Nancy had to follow him, and she was just sitting there breathing that in. God, couldn't happen to a nicer person. But yeah, I mean, yeah. And Mitch McConnell, I mean, he freezes up in the middle of a sentence. I mean, that dude's like walking death right now. I mean, he looks like he's inches from death. I'm sorry to say. And then you got a Biden walk around shaking hands with fucking ghosts.
Yeah, or walking around in circles, not knowing where he's going next.
Yeah.
With a fond affection of little young people.
Nope. John Allen and the hizzy.
Hey, John.
So yeah, and can I spill the beans?
Which beans?
The beans we were just talking about before we went live.
Okay, but it's good to hear. Private message.
Private message. Private message. Hi. That's my private message. Hi. Oh. Oh, yeah, I know.
All right. Spill your beans.
All right, ladies and germs. Germs and ladies. Last time we were talking about my tattoo. Well, I met with somebody today. And the artist's name is... sit down. Sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Sit down. Wait for it. The artist's name is Cody. How fucking ironic is that? Manny, you're muted.
Which is Vanessa's ex.
Yeah, so it's kind of fucking ironic. But for a 6x6 tattoo, and you know, that's a decent size face for my ass. I mean, that pretty much covers almost a whole cheek. John Allen's laughing, Jesse's laughing.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Hold on. Hold on.
Felicia's like, oh hell. Yeah, and I'm even thinking about having him like sign his name underneath it. Do I got to go back to private? I think it's Ophelia's nephew. Just person. Oh, okay. Well, how many people? I need to know how many people.
Let's hold off on the announcement until tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Now see, you got everybody.
The fine details and the fine print and all that. We gotta remember, this is your ass.
I know it's my ass, and it's gonna have Vanessa's face on it for an awfully long fucking time. Not to mention, I have to go through the pain of getting her face on my ass.
So that breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait till tomorrow.
Manny's ruining my train. He's ruining my train momentum.
Just think of us as CNN. Not ready.
CNN's never ready. But I will tell you this. Artists charge by three things. What they're working, or what they're painting, tattooing. So this is going to be a portrait. So right there, the price is already whoop. Location.
To which I told him he's not painting the fucking Mona Lisa. All right, remember that.
So the price went from here, went whoop, because where the location is. I mean, how would you like stare at somebody's ass all day? Not to mention if they're a little gassy that day too. I mean,
oh my God.
And then they charge by time. So he's figured that it was going to be at least a 10-hour job. And I told him, I said, if you want to make it a little cartoonish, I'm okay with that.
So,
but while we're out doing this, I will. I can't because my Facebook's not working on my computer because I don't know the fucking password.
What?
Yeah, I don't know the password for my Facebook on my computer. Oh, wait a minute. I can still look it up under my other, my alter ego. So I'll look up.
Or on your phone, too.
Well, yeah, and then I can shoot it off to you and you can show it. Ooh.
Oh,
that's thinking there. That's fucking thinking there. Well, I got a missed call from somebody. Oh, it was from you. All right, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, I was ringing you right when you remember I said, "Where's that little fucker?" And then boop, you popped up there.
I remember it like yesterday. All right, so you motherfucker. All right, so this is just one piece of work from him, and it's a phenomenal. I mean, it's fucking phenomenal. Okay, so there's that one. Here's another
No
one.
idea.
What do you no idea about?
Dude, your shirt blends in with that background so well.
I know, doesn't it? All right, so I sent you 2 pictures of some of his work. Let me see. I'll grab another one. Yeah, I really like this one. This is a good picture too. So, and that's another thing you're actually paying for is his talent.
These are tattoos?
Yes. This is his work. So I mean,
are these tattoos or the prints that he was copying from?
Those are tattoos. Is this more of Cody's work? Yes, this is some more of Cody's work. Those are drawings, but here's like a tattoo from him. Delete that bad boy, delete that bad boy. He specializes in black and grays. Oops.
So is she going to be a black and gray or what's called
she is going to be a black and gray with red lipstick. Because as somebody pointed out to me in one of my text messages that it's got to have the red lipstick. And I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. She's got to have the red lipstick.
So, and by the way, we do have a video. It's from yesterday.
So there's some of his work.
I only saw half of it last night, and then Bam didn't see any of it.
I didn't see any of it. Why? Because I was a good little boy in bed where I belong. Hey, Stephanie. So did you show any of that?
So this, allegedly, this is a tattoo.
From Cody.
Where on the body is those? That's what I want to know.
I would assume the back.
Then, you know, stuff like this. Roses or whatever. I don't.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Vanessa, I still love you.
Anyway, we're gonna figure out some details and then have the grand unveiling for tomorrow. No, the plan, and then we're gonna start accepting submissions, photographs. But is it good? But it's not gonna be cartoon. Is he gonna cartoonize it?
I told him he could. He said that's not his style. He says if you give him a picture, it's going to look like the picture.
But I think that's a good idea. Black and white or grayscale, and then red lipstick.
Yeah.
So, if you had to choose,
or red lipstick, ladies and germs, or red,
we're going to let them choose. Ultimately, what kind of photo would you want it to be? Like one of her crappy, shitty faces, or a face where she thinks she's, you know, supermodel or something, or cross-eyed, or, you know, crazy eye.
You know, I mean, let's face it.
Eye roll.
In some pictures, she does take some halfway decent pictures, and she looks half decent in some pictures. But, you know, that's not the true Vanessa. I think the true Vanessa is bulging eyes, poor red lipstick, I mean, messy hair like she just rolled out of bed from like 50 men fucking her brains out. You know, the donkey show Vanessa. Crack pipe Vanessa, John says.
That would be classic.
Yeah, I want the true Vanessa. I don't want a dialed up Vanessa like filters like Beth says. I want the real Vanessa.
Yeah, Kate, you're gonna have to relocate. That's why I didn't really officially want to receive them before any of this, because I knew they're gonna. I'm sure they're there, but they're gonna get lost. And I want them sent via email, so I can organize them better.
Catherine, I know a tattoos forever. I have several already. And as far as a partner looking at him, I'm like, see that face there? Slap the hell out of that bitch. Oh my God, I'm not right. I'm not right in the head.
Today Friday? No,
not yet. Hey Sheila. Hey Julie. Oh, Mrs. Robinson's in the house. We gotta be good. Mrs. Robinson's in the house.
Cuckoo Cachoo.
Rob. Lavina. All right, so we're gonna play this little hussy.
Yes, we are.
All right, bring her on.
Okay.
Hey, Robin.
This is the one from yesterday, where I rushed to go live and she was already finishing up. She was talking about me, talking about Bam, talking about me again. I'm gonna skip this.
I have a lot of haters. I love y'all. A lot of y'all that are new to following me, you're very surprised. I know, because you're in my inbox and you're telling me about these hate pages and these mean men and
not the hate pages again.
I know they've been doing that already for a while. I love y'all. I just want to let you know that it's easier for me to do it like this, you know, versus messaging everybody. And part of the reason that I don't stop having a presence on social media is for that reason. And some people,
when I move like her, it's because I'm mocking her. I'm making fun.
Sure, you are
making fun.
You know you love her. You know you love her.
Oh.
There's a lot of reasons why they do that, right? But one of the reasons they do that also is to in hopes of, like, I don't know, scaring me, like, because a lot of people won't make themselves vulnerable, and they know that there would be some humans that if you do that to them and if you try to degrade them and stuff like that, it would scare them into silence. Not me. That's not gonna happen. And so I continue to just do what I do, and that's what I do. Okay, but I want you all to know.
Fly or mosquito?
I want you all to know. Hi there, Serena Vargas. ¿Cómo estás? Thank you. Welcome. She says, I'm a new follower as of yesterday. Love your content.
As of yesterday. Oh, poor thing.
Thank you. Hi, Jaconi. How are you? Thank you, Michelle Rutherford. Thank you. Hashtag VST Strong. Thank you.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prepare something like a strongly worded, a good message, effective, direct, powerful message from Messenger. And I'm going to go to every one of her people that are on her commenting, and I'm going to send it to each one of them.
Uh-huh.
How many do you think we can convert?
I can't believe that a lot of people swallow her bullshit.
That's what I said yesterday. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable.
I mean, is there really that many gullible people in the fucking United States or the world, for that matter? I
hate to say that makes them as big an idiot as she is, but they don't know any better.
Well, you know, I guess that's kind of like the same thing as a Democrat and a Republican. Some Democrats just don't know any better. They just vote for a motherfucker because they're Democrat. They just don't know any better. But then again, not all Republicans are the greatest thing next to sliced bread.
No, hell no. We can just cover it by saying politicians. Don't matter, Democrat, Republican, whatever. There's a lot of them that suck and are stupid.
Very true, very true. Chuck, where you at? How you doing, Chuck? I love Chuck.
Chuck was feeling better. I talked to him the other day, and he was doing a lot better.
Good. Chuck's my guy. I like Chuck.
All right, continue here.
Thank you. Edith says they are obsessed with you. I find it interesting because there's two hateful men, right? I think one is, it's strange, it's scary, and because it's like a kind of hate that stems, I think, from you know, that like
You know, every time she does that, I know she's trying to be real. I don't know, what is it? Is it she's trying to be hip or something? You know, they're real.
I mean, it seems like she can't. For somebody that has the gift of fucking gab, it seems like she can't come up with some fucking words to say.
Or that's when she really. You're right. She really doesn't have words to say. So she goes off and
I mean, if you're trying to describe me, Vanessa, just fucking say it. You're not gonna.
Oh, she's going to.
You're not going to hurt my feelings.
She's going to.
It just gives me Norman Bates vibes.
Oh, that must be me.
That's what it gives me.
But wait a minute.
Norman Bates.
She's the one
And
that
so-
says you're in love with her. And you
Yeah.
act like her.
Yeah.
So maybe she's talking about you, Norman.
Let's see. She didn't make it clear who she was talking about, right?
No, not yet.
Let's see.
Okay? But I want you all to know. I want you all to know. Hi there, Serena Vargas. ¿Cómo estás? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. She says, I'm a new follower as of yesterday. Love your content. Gracias.
She's setting me up. Setting me up for what?
Thank you. Hi, Jaconi. How are you? Thank you, Michelle Rutherford. Thank you. Hashtag BST strong. Thank you. Thank you. Edet says they are obsessed with you. And I find it interesting because there's two hateful men, right? I think one is, it's strange, it's scary. And because it's like a kind of hate that stems, I think, from you know, that like it just gives me Norman Bates vibes. That's what it gives me. And so I just want to let you know I know. And then his sidekick.
Oh, you're Norman Bates.
I'm Norman
that
Bates.
man, the other one, the one that's not Hispanic, not.
I'm Norman Bates. So you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I'm going to go
Change
to
your name to
Photoshop.
Norman?
I'm going to go to Photoshop.
Oh.
And so I
I'm
just want to let you
non-Hispanic.
know I know. And then his sidekick, that man, the other one, the one that's not Hispanic, not black, not Native American, or original person.
I guess you call me white, maybe? I don't
It's
know.
weird because he's been harassing me up until about a little less than a week ago or a week ago.
Oh.
He was obsessively calling me on the Facebook, saying after almost a year of like degrading me in my inbox, and I won't block them because obviously I'm gonna use that as content, right?
Lie. She blocked me. That's lies.
Listen, wait. I missed that. Hang on.
Black, not Native American, or original person. It's weird because he's been harassing me up until about a little less than a week ago or a week ago. He was obsessively calling me on the Facebook, saying,
Go ahead. You want me to do it?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
Lies. Liabilities. I've never.
You
once
haven't been
called-
in her inbox every day, every weekend, every whatever she's saying?
Well, I was there for a while, but I quit about a month ago. But I never called the hussy. It's a heifer and a hussy put together. It's a. I can't remember what I said, but it was really good. A huffy. That's what it was.
A huffy.
It's a heifer and a hussy. It's a huffy.
And what kind of things were you? Never mind. Don't say them here. Never mind.
after almost a year of like degrading me in my inbox, and I won't block them because obviously I'm going to use that as content, right? When I feel like it. And so here in the last like 2 months, that man, his sidekick, his hateful sidekick, was trying to be my friend. No, I don't think so. I did not.
You were trying to be her friend?
Other than telling him all contact from you is unwanted.
Were you trying to be her friend?
I
Were you trying to go?
I thought about it once or twice.
Were you trying to go to Starbucks with her and have some coffee and chill?
You know, actually, to be honest with you, okay, I'm not lying right now. I'm going to be 100% honest. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I thought I was going to give up, man, and I thought Vanessa would be the perfect person to get with because she has the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life.
I knew something had to be up with that statement right there. I knew it. Oh, like Vanessa converted Bam. What? What?
Oh, she's got a huge dick.
Oh man, I'm glad you added that last part because I was about to go send you to the loony bin.
Oh, there's not enough money in the world to make me fuck that bitch.
Did not interact with him, and then he kept calling and calling. Just what do these men think?
Oh, I have your phone number, but I haven't
somehow,
called you yet.
Forget
Just wait.
No, I don't think so. No, and even if you hadn't had done that to me, and it was your same energy, and you hadn't have done that to me, I would not have liked to be associated with you because you're mean, and I could sense your energy even if you didn't do it to me.
Mm-hmm, sure.
So I want y'all to know that I know, and that I appreciate y'all, right? But
you know what that means? That means all her little minions were here yesterday or the last few days, watching me, watching us, and they went back to her to report.
Probably.
Reporting for duty, ma'am.
Yes, it is creepy and weird. They are miserable. Thank you. And Reyes says, I first started to watch your videos through haters. I was curious why, but the more I watch, I knew it was jealousy. Thank you.
Oh, you got me. I'm jealous. You got me.
Bam, she nailed it.
She did. She nailed the coffin right on the head.
I'm so fucking jealous of her. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I wish I could drive around in my car all day and go live 5 times a day and then talk shit about stuff I don't know.
And sit in that same seat where that nasty vagina juice is just pooling.
Oh, I wish I could have a house without a toilet.
You're right? Shit in a bucket. And when your bucket gets so full, you just take it and you throw it in the trash. You go to Menards and buy another 5-gallon bucket.
I'm so jealous, man. She wears diapers so she doesn't have to get up to pee. That's what I want to do.
No, there are some people that's into that.
Pee. I want to sit here and just.
I have a friend that's into diapers. To each their own. To each their own. But yeah, no, not for me.
Do you know how great that is? You don't even have to shake or nothing. You just tap or nothing. You just. It's all warm now.
Okay. I had to do that today. I got pulled for a random today.
Pee test.
Yep.
I want to be neurodivergent like her. I want to be like Vanessa.
You know,
I want to vibrate more.
Yeah, I'd like to believe I'm neurodivergent because I don't fit into one classification of people. In my mind, anyway. But, I mean, her definition of neurodivergent is she's just fucking loonier than a goddamn loon. I mean, to me, I think neurodivergent is normal.
I don't even have an opinion on that because
I mean, did she watch
shit.
I mean, what's next? Is she going to start calling herself 4 or something?
4?
4 from the movie. You know, there's 4 different factions in life. Well, 5 if you count the neurodivergence.
Yeah, I'm not even going to pretend
I can't even think of them. I can't even think of the name of the fucking movie off the top of my head. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
Let us continue.
And
because she's not done yet.
Of course not.
Oh, hold on. Let me read some of your comments. So, through haters. I was curious why, but the more I watch, I knew it was jealousy.
Oh yeah, jealous.
Jealousy.
And oh, hold on. Let me read.
The fact that she would even believe that, or even Bam, I'm so jealous.
I know, I am too. Evidently,
she has crumbs and stuff, and I don't have any. Crumbs.
I don't know what I'm jealous of. I mean,
I don't have crumbs. I want crumbs like she does.
She has no toilet in her house, no running water in her house. She drives around in a car all day doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Now I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind getting the fat sucked out of my stomach. I could use some of that.
Well,
I'm
who
not
the
lying.
fuck couldn't?
But I ain't gonna go to Mexico to do it.
But I mean, did you see that belly button?
To mini vajayjay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not pretty. I mean, belly buttons are supposed to be sexy, not looking like it's a painting melting off of the canvas.
You're so right, Vanessa. I want to be just like you.
Just like you. Oh, wait a minute. I can be just like you. I'll be back. I gotta pee.
That made him want to go take a leak. All right. Let's continue with this nonsense here.
Some of your comments. Serena Vargas says, it's crazy because the haters is how I found you on my timeline. They kept sharing videos, so I finally decided to watch and actually like what you have to talk about. They definitely have no life to watch you and talk mess all day. I love y'all. Take a poll on how many how many of you came from
Good one, Tracy. I'm jealous. I
the
don't even have
hate
one
pages
mugshot. Well, I think I have one. Yeah,
about
okay, I got
me?
one. But I want 11
And,
more. Damn, I got to start committing crimes. What's I gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna see if I can steal a pair of sunglasses tomorrow. Like some nice ones, like some Ray-Bans or something.
let's see. How do I word these?
I want greasy hair just like Vanessa. I don't want to have to take a bath every day. I just want to stew in my own stuff. I want to wear my underwears on my head as a head wrap. That's what I want to do. I can't do that. That's why I'm so
Let me
jealous.
see the
I'm so
voting
jealous.
time. It only gives you 5 minutes. Well, we'll see.
I'm so jealous. I want to throw all my trash in my car like she does.
Here.
Why do I have to go to a garbage can? I want to throw my garbage in my backseat of my car right next to me. Why can't I do that?
Thank you, Mr. Scott, for that suggestion. Jaconi says, haters mean you're doing something right, babe. You are so powerful and intelligent. That's what bothers useless people.
I want to be just like you, Vanessa. Just like you.
Bam. I don't have pores. I need pores.
What do you think about this, Vanessa?
Pores? I'm going to get pores. I want to be just like her. And Bam is trying to be her right there. Dang.
God damn it. I'm better than Vanessa. I'm the new and improved Vanessa.
Vanessa
Why?
2.0.
Look, Vanessa, it's your color.
Oh, man. He's sporting the beso.
The best. Mm-hmm.
Well, that didn't sound like a white dude at all, didn't it? Beso.
Mm-hmm.
Beso. Beso.
Yeah, what you think about that, Miss Thing?
Damn, I
Look,
don't know. I think she's
I
gonna start to get jealous.
didn't even shave today, like you.
Bam with his 5 o'clock shadow.
Got him too.
That's hilarious. Hey, maybe we should put your own picture on your ass.
No, I'd rather have hers.
You should be you on one cheek, her on the other, and then on the bottom or on top, who wore it best?
Who has that kind of money?
Oh man, okay. Oh, and I'm putting you on the screen so that her minions can take a screenshot. Oh, Bam, but are you wearing foundation? That's the problem.
I'm not. I'm doing all natural like she does.
See, all you need now is a Mexicali wrap from Subway,
right?
Or some chicken wings or something. I don't know.
There we go, girl. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Vanessa. Bam's giving you a run for your money. I'll tell you that much.
Now what? Now what you got? Now what you got? Mm-hmm.
And what about it? Come on. You got to
insert crack pipe. I don't have a crack pipe.
Yeah, I don't have a crack pipe.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't have one near me right now, but
here we go.
Maybe it's time to replay that video pretty soon.
Oh, sweet Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
But she's not done yet. She's not done yet.
Of course not.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
People harass because they want your attention. That's, yeah. And unfortunately, I've had men, men that you would think would not harass other people, like would never harass anyone, they'll harass me.
Of course. Because you're the most hated person in the world.
There's something about me that it literally brings out, it's weird because I can bring out the best and the worst in people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
well, I think you brought out the best in me tonight. Hang on, there could be better. I could get better. You don't know yet.
It's going to bring out the worst in them. And if they're high vibrating individuals, it'll bring out the best in them.
I'll give you a vibrator.
Oh, I love y'all. 64%. I love y'all. 64%. Look at that. Relaunch it. Jaconi says, I can't remember how I discovered you, but I always saw the hate pages popping up with your live streams on their page, and it made me so angry I blocked the page. They're really obsessed. The
first thing I would ask is, why are so many pages streaming her? What's going on?
I don't know.
That's what I'd be doing. That's what I'd be asking myself. I wouldn't just block them pages.
Can say this when you play music.
I think all those people are just sad people.
And we vibe. The haters can't play back your videos.
You're sad,
I'm
little man.
To think
like
one
me.
certain guy's obsessed with you, and it's creepy. It's very creepy. It is. He studies
is this creepy
me
for
like
you, Vanessa?
Really
is this creepy?
Me.
She says, "I study her." Bam.
You study her.
I study her.
I want to be her. Together we are her. But much better, because why? We don't lie.
Diabetes is a horrible disease.
It is. There's no cure for
when
it.
He speaks of me. I've seen clips where you can tell how much he watches me, because he'll try to sound like me without him knowing that he's trying to make my voice.
Yeah, that's where you're a dumbass.
You're trying
First
to
of all,
mimic her voice like a parrot.
But without me knowing it, I'm just doing it. So I do have to ask, and since I have you here, Vanessa, what happened between you and your mom? What happened to your mom? How come you're not talking to your mom anymore?
I don't like talking about it. But if I must, just like I increased my bust, I must. So if you want me to talk about my mother, I guess I must. I came out of her kicking and screaming, wanted to be put back in where it was nice and warm and comfortable. But she didn't listen to me. The doctor didn't listen to me. Instead, the doctor just hit me. Very first person in my life showed hate to me was the doctor. Slapped me right across my face. He did. But it was probably, I think maybe I was 4 months old, 5 months old. Mom was feeding me. And I didn't like what she was feeding me. And I threw up all over her.
And you can remember at 5 months that you didn't like the food.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. I don't know. I think it's the clairvoyance in me. I think it's the clairvoyance.
Must be. Now,
But yeah.
I also want to ask you, why do you always insult the people that are trying to watch you and they're trying to be friends with you and they say things they really don't know what you're talking about? So they'll come on your show and they'll say, "Hey, I just got here. What's the discussion?" And then you go off on them. Why do you do that?
I have to keep them in their place. They must know their place. They must know that I am the ultimate power. And I have that power. And if they don't like me, for any reason, if they laugh at me, poof, gone forever.
And does it really, really bother you? I know sometimes you say that nothing triggers you, nothing affects you.
No, nothing.
But if somebody laughs at one of your comments, you seem to snap.
How dare they? Nobody laughs at Vanessa. Nobody.
I'm not laughing.
Nobody laughs at Vanessa. Why? Because I am the ultimate, the one, the only, most powerful being in the world. I don't care if you love me. I don't care if you hate me. I am Vanessa S. Tinaida. Stick that in your crack pipe and pass it to me. Because I need a hit.
So one
Fuck
last
the rest
question.
of you. Just fuck
One
the
last
rest
question
of you.
for you. One last question for you,
Oh,
Vanessa.
one more? Oh, okay.
Just
I'm ready
one
for my
more.
close-up, Mr. DeVille.
Why do you hate everybody?
I don't hate anybody.
Yet you claim to love Jesus Christ and God and you're a believer. Yet you do what you accuse others of doing. That's what you do. You hate a lot of people.
They hate me first. So in turn, I hate them back. And if I happen to say something that belittles them or pisses them off and makes them feel less than human, oh fucking well, I don't care. Because why? It's always all about me.
Yes, I remember you comparing yourself to Mother Teresa one time.
Yeah, that old bitch. Her mother Medusa, let me tell you, she was a real bitch. But Mother Teresa had nothing on Medusa.
Medusa, that's very interesting. Now, you also claim to not judge anyone, which you kind of compare yourself to Martin Luther King Jr., even though you were never around him when you were born many years after he was around.
No, I walked with Martin Luther King Jr. I walked down the bridge with him. I crossed that bridge with Martin. We were holding hands. And Peaches, she was right behind me. Y'all know who Peaches is, right?
Peaches?
Yeah. They just made a movie about her. Supposedly, it was Peaches until when Martin was saying I had a dream, it was Peaches that said, "Tell him about the dream." It really wasn't Peaches. That was me today saying it. She just tried to steal my thunder. That bitch. Let me tell you, that heifer needs to stop fucking eating. Get back here, you little cocksucker. Feel like Kathleen Turner.
Vanessa, I do have one additional question.
All right. Hurry up. I got to get back to my fans. Come on now.
I promise it'll be really quick.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a quick answer.
All right, last one.
Do you miss your children?
What children?
Vanessa, thank you for joining us tonight on Manny Behind the Mic and the Mayo and Pickle Show. We appreciate you very much for answering everything very honestly.
You're welcome. This was fun. We must do it again. We must.
Oh, man. Whew. That was fun.
We must do this again. I have to check my schedule, see when I can come back, because I'm a very busy individual, you know.
Oh, of course.
I drive around for hours on end delivering medicine, and I got to take vitals, and you know, so I mean, I'm a very busy individual. And don't forget, you know, my coffee with the corpse session. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
are you gonna make a series out of that, by the way?
You know, I thought about it. I really should.
You know, because Seinfeld has driving in cars with coffee or something like that. So you can have coffee with the corpse.
It's a great idea. I probably should. Coffee with the corpse and lunch with my tits. Fabulous idea.
That was some funny shit.
Oy vey.
Oh my goodness. Stay tuned for the next episode of Interview with Bam. No, Interview with Vanessa. That's like
Vanessa,
Interview with a Vampire.
Vanessa goes candid. Get candid with Vanessa.
Everyone, thank Vanessa for joining us this evening to answer some very important questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, man. We're going to have to do an additional segment of that coming up this weekend. Absolutely.
That'll get her fucking triggered.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. It's... Anybody know if she's live right now, by the way? I'm going to look.
Well, I hope she's live, because if not, they're going to have a hard time putting her ass in prison.
All right, let's continue with the original plan. Because she's still not done with us, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
And he's obsessed with, you know.
Oh, me again.
Just making me look, you know, introducing me to the world in the worst way possible.
And this is why I posted yesterday on my page. I said, you introduced yourself to the world.
She does.
I didn't introduce you to the world in the most worst way. You did. Look at all you put. It's all on video. What are you serious?
I don't know. Is she?
You know, the elevator is going up, but there's no floor to go up to. It's just a never-ending elevator.
The lights are on, but nobody's home. Few French fries short of a Happy Meal.
Good evening. Yeah, 62%. And it remains the same. Yes, and please let's not say his name. I don't need to say the names of my haters for content. They need me for content. I don't need them. I've never needed
Who
them.
needs you? There's me.
And
I'm better than you any day of the week.
It's creepy. It's really, especially with some of the things that I actually know about him.
Yeah, he's creepy.
Thank you, Mr. Joyner. Thank you. Evie Garcia says, I came from the hate page, but you are 100% a real like you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole.
Well,
I don't even want to be closer than 10 feet. She's not far away enough.
I wouldn't touch her with your penis either.
She's not far enough being in Raymondville. She's still too close. It's embarrassing. Oh, you know about Vanessa? Yeah, she's from your area. I think. Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Isabel Reed says, yes, took the words out of my mouth. He even has your smile down and the way you move your body. I was shocked.
You have her smile down.
How does she move her body? She's always sitting down in her car.
He likes the he you're not gonna watch somebody and get, if you are moving like me.
They don't understand satire. Is everybody over there just a freaking idiot? I mean, really? Is everybody over there just a goddamn idiot?
I'd have to lean towards yes. God. Especially if you could swallow the shit that is coming out of her mouth.
And say, please, more. God.
That means you're vibing like me. But when you are a hater that's vibing like me, you're really not a hater. You like me a lot.
You like her a lot. I guess I'm the hater.
Know that nothing will ever come of that. Ever. And it is an obsessive compulsion then to destroy the thing you know you will never be able to access.
Oh,
I don't want access to you. Believe me, I don't.
I think she's insinuating something.
Yeah, but she's making so much shit up. I don't even think she knows what she's saying.
Well, that's what she does. She makes shit up.
You know, last time she did say that she had fears that I would rape her.
I remember that.
Did you guys know that? Did any of you guys know that?
No,
she said that.
Or you would unalive her.
Yes.
I remember that.
This piece of crap has a track record of saying that kind of stuff, falsely accusing people. She falsely accused her grandfather of touching her inappropriately or whatever the allegation was.
Not to mention that little boy in preschool that bit her areola off.
Right? I bet that kid never existed at all.
Maybe that's why they point down now.
She crazy glued it back in the wrong place. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, she's not done yet, believe it or not.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez. Michelle says that is outlandish. Wow. I wonder how he feels about his obsession now. How about them apples? Indeed. Thank you. Donna says they're all just jealous because you are so loved. They're mad that I get the attention they don't get.
Well, motherfucker, I get attention
like
now.
A stalker could take this as a dangerous person. It really does make me fear, especially because the other one tried accessing me. It's like I don't care if you're openly not heterosexual. I don't care about that.
Bullshit.
I don't care if you're part of the LGBTQ community. I don't care about that. You're a male and you're hateful, and you have no boundaries. That's what I care about. You're a male and you're hateful and you have no boundaries. It doesn't matter if you are, say, well, I'm not straight, so I'm not. No. You are still dangerous to me.
Wow.
Hey, Dr. Thomas.
Those kind of feelings, hate, indifference, jealousy.
Welcome, everyone. Sorry we haven't got to saying hi to everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you've missed it so far, you've missed quite a bit. We had an interview with Vanessa tonight.
We did.
And you're gonna have to replay this one. That's for freaking sure. For show.
I'm a bro-ho for show.
So thank you all for being here. And this is it didn't seem that long, I guess. Anyway. She took exception to I think her little minions have been watching the last few weeks. Oh yeah. She's been watching. Her minions have been watching, and then it seemed like they all went to report to her, maybe at the same time. And so she came out.
Elizabeth, I also have long black hair tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the Besso lipstick.
The same lipstick. Who wore it best?
Envy. They still exist in people that are, men of every kind of sexuality. Thank you, Remington. Thank you. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you.
Hey, mama.
Amazon. Deanna Becerra says, from love, not from hate, with love always. Grass Valley, California. Thank you. Hi there, Miss Nelda. How are you?
Vanessa.
Isabel says, last comment about this creep. He gets so mad when you have music in the background because he can't play your content and make money off you.
You don't get mad.
Really?
Oh, now she's going to play music.
Or something. What is it you got? You got Venmo? Is that what you have?
I have Venmo and CashApp.
Okay.
Venmo is here, I'll post it back up there again. My Venmo is
And
at Bam67.
that's what I was gonna say. One of the reasons that I, obviously.
Hang on, I gotta show this. I have to show this. I have to.
What?
Oh.
What?
Damn it. Hang on.
What happened? What happened? Yes, that's my vagina belly button. Don't make fun of it, okay? I can't help it. My doctor had no clue what the fuck he was doing. I asked him to give me a belly button that looked like it was winking at you. Y'all know the ones. They're really sexy. It looks like it's winking at you. He gives me a belly button that looks like a fucking vagina. I did not say vagina.
Oh.
I did not say vagina. I said make it look like it's winking.
Oh my god.
Not a winky. Let's see if I ever go back to Mexico for any type of cosmetic procedure again.
It's like you got a whole other mouth down there.
Well, I guess if I get tired of throwing up out of my mouth, I guess I can throw up out of my stomach. Give my ass a break for a minute.
If you follow me, you know that I still have faith that people are gonna see my story in the right kind of mind is gonna see my story, the right kind of eyes are gonna see my story, the right kind of ears, and well, how can that be? Even
the right kind of ears? What kind of ears are those?
And I'll say, not that it's gonna matter to her because she believes what she believes. If she was beat up for no freaking reason, for that sole reason, jealous girlfriend ordered the hit or whatever, you should have just stuck with that story. Why do you got to bring John, Ophelia, and Frank into this?
Yeah, leave John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith alone, you fucking whore.
You should have just left it.
Yeah.
Jealous girlfriend beat you up one day, or whatever the case.
You know what it is that was a really rough time for me in my life. Okay, I was really big into meth and cocaine, and I mean, if there was a drug and I could in whatever orifice it needed to go in, I would do it. Okay, I could not keep up with my lies. I could not remember what lie I said to who, when, where, how. I couldn't keep up with it because I was so high. I didn't know if I was coming or going.
We've seen a few times where it looked like you were on a live, and it looked like you leaned over to snort a line. Did you really do that?
I'm going to plead the fifth because I can't remember. Like I said, I was going through a rough patch in my life.
And so these other things that you did, those things helped you get by your rough patches?
It did. Yes, it did. Yeah, I have to apologize to the few people that seen me smoking out of a glass pipe, braless and shirtless. I have to apologize for that because I know my tits back then weren't that special. But I mean, I can play basketball with the ones I got now.
Basketball.
I can play basketball with them. You should really see me dribble them. I mean, I can take those puppies. I can really beat the hell out of them. It's like playing Congo drums.
Interesting. Is it true? Do you really, really, really hate John Allen?
Can I pick a dare instead? Aren't we playing Truth or Dare?
I dare you. I'm not getting into that.
Party pooper.
I'm not doing that. It would require you removing some clothes, and I don't want to put you in that position right now.
Party pooper.
Anyway, we're going to go back to watching you from a video that you did at some point in time. I don't know when it was.
Okay, I can't promise that I'll be good.
That's okay.
Different eyes see you differently. Different ears see you differently.
I see you differently too.
Different minds think of you differently. They process who you are differently. And it's always going to be my hope, and it's going to happen, that the right person says, this is crazy. This is crazy that all of this happened to one woman. And yeah, yeah, all of it. And what continues to happen, right? And the best thing that I can do to make sure that people know what's happening to me, or increase the rate decrease the distance between now and the time that person will come across my stuff, is to just keep being relevant, right? And that means making yourself vulnerable, because they know. Earlier I said they do that, and one of their motives is that they shame me into silence. No. One of the reasons that.
So, Bam Essa, if I can ask you still another question, if you don't mind, while you're here.
As long as I don't have anything better to do.
Do you have how are your court dates going? I know you had quite a few, and you've got quite a few things coming up. Are you worried at all that you might be spending some time in jail?
I am not. And I'll tell you why. My attorney promised me that I would never see a day behind bars.
Oh.
As long as I am breathing, I will never see a day behind bars.
Well, that's a pretty bold statement. I mean, you're facing, at least one of them is very serious, which is, the state of Texas is saying that you defrauded them out of benefits and money.
Oh, give me a break. I mean, who doesn't do it? Okay? I mean, I only did what everybody else does. Okay? Everybody does it.
I hope we're not disturbing your coffee time. I see that you're at the cemetery.
Yeah, but, it's not coffee with the corpse right now. It's cocktails with the kitties.
Very good.
I can't help them. They're dead, but, it is what it is.
Yeah. Very interesting. Well, let's go back to your video just a little more. We're going to play a little more of this video. All right. And we'll come back with some more questions for you in just a little bit.
Okay.
I want my story to get out there, is so that people can see how bad things can be. That means I'm willing to make myself vulnerable. And they'll go for it every single time. They'll go for it because they're like that. They're like that. They're those kind of humans.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would never go on Dr. Phil. No, my story is not a story for Dr. Phil.
That's because he'd see right through my lies.
You would not go on Dr. Phil, really?
I wouldn't. Okay. A narcissist, which
that's prime time.
I'm accused of being. I'm accused of being a narcissist. I'm accused of being a liar, a hater, because I hate white women. I hate white women. I said it. I hate white women. I've said
Appreciate
it.
your honesty. Thank you very much.
So, I'm not, I can't have Dr. Phil trying to fix this, okay? Because there's nothing wrong with this. Not a goddamn thing wrong with my mind. Now, if I get Sherry and Melinda and Sally and Jeffrey out of here, then I'll be okay. But I have multiples of me, and they come out really bad when the meth comes out, because then the aliens come and visit me, and John Allen comes and looks in my windows.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope, I've seen him do it. I've seen his likeness looking in my windows.
That rat bastard. Why is he doing that to you?
I tried to take a picture once. I tried to take, because nobody believes me. So I figured I'd grab my phone and I'd take a picture of it. Okay. But the battery was dead because I forgot to charge it. Because why? I'm on the goddamn thing all the time.
Yeah, it's very sad that you're on the phone almost 24 hours a day. But when some of these things happen that you claim happened, you could never get a photo of it. So that's why people don't believe you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not going to go on Dr. Phil, because he's going to point out all the things that I say that people believe. Some people believe, but the majority of the people don't believe it because it doesn't make any sense.
You're right. It really doesn't.
So, I don't want him pointing that out to my fans.
Would you ever consider dating a man like John Allen?
I don't know. What color is he again?
He is a manly man.
What color is he again?
He is a white man.
No. I don't like white people. Why? Because white people got no business in brown people's business.
You're just as white as he is, by the way, in case you didn't know that.
No, I'm brown.
Back to the video. We'll come back to Bamessa in just a little bit.
He's good at what he does.
Thank you.
No, this is not a story for Dr.
My hair's
Phil.
falling off.
No. This is like a 2020 Dateline kind of thing.
2020 and Dateline.
Amanda Zimmerman says, that's how I felt when my son was choked and it made national and international news. People blamed me.
Vanessa, Bamessa, you're reaching a little high for 2020. I hope you know that. It's not likely the first time you're going to get right to where Barbara Walters was hosting for.
I had 85,000 votes for my first time running. 85,000 votes. Okay, in a county that only has 10,000 registered voters, I had 85,000 votes. Okay,
that's
so don't
amazing.
tell me I did not do good.
That's very Democratic Party-ish. That's amazing. Very Joe Biden-ish.
I know, right? Well, I taught him everything he knows.
We believe that. We definitely do believe that. Back to the video of you yesterday, and then we'll come back with some more questions in just a little bit.
Okay.
For my 1-year-old choking even after he fully recovered from his heart stopping twice. I'm so sorry about that, Amanda. People can be so cruel. And they also want to be heroes when first of all, they're not demonstrating heroic qualities. They're demonstrating everything that a hero is not. They're being anti-heroes, villains. But they will just hate to go along with the hate so that they can be a part of something. Because it's
didn't what's that the white girl singer, skinny, tall, blonde, popular?
Britney Spears?
No, she's short.
Tay-Tay?
Tay-Tay. Did she do a song called Anti-Hero or something like that? It's pretty famous.
I don't know.
I think so. I think so.
They're not part of the hate. They're not a part of anything. And they'd rather be a part of something. That's one of the basic needs of every human. Acceptance.
Acceptance.
Okay,
And that's
I
the
got
thing
to
about
get out
me
of
is
Vanessa's
that I
head
don't
for a
care about
second
being accepted.
because first off, that's bullshit. Acceptance is not a basic need of every human.
Of course they're not. And you got to wait till what she says. She's going to say, oh, my goodness. And you're right.
Food is a basic need. Shelter is a basic need.
Yeah.
Clothing is a basic need. Acceptance, far from a basic need.
It's not even, yeah.
Hate to go along with the hate so that they can be a part of something. Because if they're not part of the hate, they're not a part of anything. And they'd rather be a part of something. That's one of the basic needs of every human. Acceptance.
That's one of your basic needs.
Yes. So true. I must
You love
be
the
accepted
attention,
by,
don't you?
I got to be accepted by everybody. I'm trying to get the judge to accept me for me. So, and you know, I go in there and I'm looking, you know, I wear skin tight clothing. I do. You know, I try to make my assets look more appealing.
Yeah, we did notice that. Yeah.
And you know, I'll.
But then again, you keep showing us every other day that you know what your assets are.
I'll unzip my zipper a little bit and show a lot more cleavage, and you know, I'll do like a little to the judge every so often, or I'll be like,
Does it bother you at all when Bam said, I don't know if you know who Bam is, he's one of your so-called haters.
oh yeah, he's that motherfucker. He says the most horrendous things about me. I know who he is.
Well, he mentioned, and he told you to your face when you invited him on the live, he said you had crooked tits. Did that bother you?
Every woman's breasts, one is bigger than the other one. Every woman has this problem, okay? Now, well, it can be fixed. You know, you just go to a surgeon and you have an augmentation done. And if you don't know what augmentation means, it means change. Okay. You change. That's what augments means. You change something, in case you didn't know.
Very good.
Okay. So I went and had my breasts repaired. Now they're perfect. Told you I can play basketball with them now.
So even though do you have any issues with? Did you go over the muscle or under the muscle?
I went over the muscle because if you go under the muscle, they actually have to cut the muscle. And then, you know, soft tissue takes a long time to repair. You know, we're talking like months.
And what happened? It seemed like your nipples were not placed in the right place, where they seemed to be pointing south, you know?
Okay. So, how dare you bring that up? First off, they're my nipples, not yours. You have no business talking about my nipples.
You're right. You're very right.
Just like I have no business talking about your balls. But they would look great on my shelf. Watch yourself, buddy.
Point taken.
Okay. Now that we got that straight.
Do you have any plans to appear on the program Botched by any chance at all?
You know, I reached out to them. And, you know, they want me to pay for the surgery again. They're not going to fix it for free.
I thought they did that.
Why do you have this program to fix people's surgery that's not done right, and you make them pay for it again? I mean, who ever heard of such a thing?
That's true. I thought the show paid for that kind of stuff.
No.
In exchange for you coming on and, you know, making your life public.
Fee. They give you an appearance fee.
An appearance fee.
Mm-hmm. $50.
$50.
That's it.
Not even worth it.
I couldn't feed my big toe for $50. I mean, y'all seen how much my tits eat. I mean, just imagine my fucking toe.
Oh my God. Have you ever thought about having any more children?
Thought about it. And I found out that it's not very lucrative. I can't sell them.
You can't sell them.
I can't sell them. I thought about it. I looked into it. I did. I looked into it.
I'm pretty sure that's quite illegal.
I don't care if it's illegal or not. I need the money. I mean, why do you think they took my last kids from me? Tried selling them.
I didn't mean to laugh, but that's why I thought maybe you'd want to try again and do better this time, and give it another shot.
Children are just a pain in the ass. They're a bothersome. They make it so you can't go out at night.
Oh,
they make your
terrible.
grocery bill like go from like $100 a month to like $500 a month. I mean, they're so needy. What about me? What about me? Okay, I have needs. Every growing woman has needs.
Yeah, and children do take up a lot of time, and you
I don't have that kind of time. You see how much time I spend in my car? How am I supposed to spend an equal amount of time with these things called kids?
I imagine it would affect your social life or your driving life anyway,
Yeah, because I got to constantly yell at the kids in the back seat, turn around and slap them upside the head. I mean, they cause accidents.
One more question before we continue with the video.
Okay.
Whatever happened to your friend, Mr. Taylor? He was a gentleman that it seemed like you were very fond of him.
Oh, yes, I was.
He seemed to take your breath away. We could see you were quite taken aback.
Yeah, he made me have to go and clean up the downtown a couple of times just talking to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a WAP?
I've never heard it said quite like that, but okay.
Woo! Let me tell you. Had to excuse myself 3 or 4 times to clean up downtown. Talk about some behind the sweat there. Woo-wee now. Woo. Lord have mercy. Oh, getting me warm and all hot and bothered just thinking about that gentleman. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Oh.
Would you have received him? Would you have let him stay with you if he did fly in to the country? Because we know he was in London or somewhere in Europe.
Absolutely. I'd put him to work.
Oh.
I would. I'd put that man to work. There's a lot of things around the house that I just can't repair because, well, I'm a woman. I can't do things like that.
Of course.
But with a man around the house now, I can take care of certain situations, if you know what I mean.
I believe we do. Let's go back to your video for a little bit, and we'll come back to you in a little bit. Vanessa, everyone, Bam Messa, with us today, agreeing to answer a few questions.
Just 1 or 2. I lose my hair.
And that's the thing about me is that I don't care about being accepted.
Oh my goodness.
It's nice, but I don't need it. And people, people need it. It literally is love and acceptance, belonging. It's the bottommost or second level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's basic. Humans need it. And I don't know if it's my neurodivergency, but I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. For me to even be the best and reach the top part of the pyramid of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, belonging, acceptance, and the top is the top. That's where I'm going, right? Mm-hmm. You have to meet all the ones below it to get to the top, right? I still don't need that. That I don't need. It's nice, but I don't need it to reach there. At least I don't. Like, I don't. And I think it's because I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm okay. Because I know who accepts me. I know Jesus is like right next to me all the time. I mean, you know, his energy, everything. And yeah. Yes. And that's, ew. He's very, Isabel says, he gets very childish when you're playing music. When I'm playing music, because then he can't stream me right.
Childish.
He's bratty. He's a bratty man, and I find it bratty catty men. Well, that's odd to me. To me, that's not a masculine quality. To me, when somebody's being bratty, and I hate to say that it's a feminine quality, but it's certainly not masculine. It's certainly not masculine. To me, that takes away from one's masculinity. If masculinity is, you know, to me, a man's not bratty. Not to me. That's my idea. Michelle Rutherford says, always unapologetically V. Yes, thank you. And Georgie Kioki, why were you acting like if you were a hater last time and then you were pretending like, no, I'm going to be a decent person? And, you know, did you really think that that comment was going to do something? No, right?
So did you freshen up there, Bamessa? Have enough time to freshen yourself up and not just you, but your drink, maybe?
Yes, I did have to make myself a refresher because these kids behind me, you know, all my little friends back here, they're keep dipping into my toddy, my adult beverage. You know, I've never seen a corpse go so hog wild over alcohol before in my life. I mean, Christ, it's like they were dying for it or something.
You're making them jealous because they can't get up and have a drink with you.
Dirty sons of bitches.
Pretty cruel, Vanessa. Pretty cruel of you to tease them like that.
Shut up back there, asshole.
You know, we're going to watch a little bit more of the video, and then I want to ask you about your political life a little bit when we come back, all right?
My political life or lack thereof. Oh, yeah. My political life, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Speaking of men who tried to degrade women, right? One pops up as soon as we are speaking of them.
As we're speaking of them. Mm-hmm.
It certainly is not a position anywhere near you.
Oh, you don't know that.
No. It's any position that is away from you. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi there, Beatriz Hernandez. ¿Cómo estás? Hi there, Kara Michelle Gentry. How are you? Thank you. Kathy Pearson. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Miss Diane Horton. How are you? That we, I don't think that. No, you're not just kidding. You don't just kid about that.
Kid about what? Let me see. See, I missed something already.
I don't know if you
Thank
did.
you,
I can't
Mr.
remember
Don.
what it said.
You know what I love is that there's been more gentlemen that are over here.
You wouldn't know a gentleman if a bitch in your ass.
Everyone, we're back with Bamessa, who's joining us this evening. You know, I do have to say, Bamessa.
Yes.
Some of your live programs, when you go live, sitting in your, you know how you do when you sit in your car.
I do. And you want to know why I sit in my car?
Oh, enlighten us. Why is that?
The seat's extremely comfortable, and I have, I have this like little converter thing that I can plug into my cigarette lighter, and then I can plug like my electronics into the other end, and I can run them because, well, I don't have any electricity at my house right now,
Oh.
and my seat's extremely comfortable. From me sitting in it so long, it's just kind of like molds to the shape of my ass, and it just kind of like hugs me.
So it's like a custom seat.
Exactly. Finally, somebody that gets it. Brava.
I get it. I get it. I get it. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about your political life. And do you plan on running again? Because
Yes.
you've had some unsuccessful attempts in the past, and some of us were wondering if you were gonna try and run again for something.
Yes, I am. I mean, no, you just don't reach the top coming straight out of the chute like an angry ball. I mean, you got to work your way up. I mean, look at my best friend AOC. Okay. I mean,
Oh, you
she's
know
just-
her? Hmm?
I do. She stole my look from me. Okay.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the jet black hair, the red lips, the eyeliner. She stole it all. But I've gotten over that. We're friends now. Ever since she used to tend bar and get me drunk, we got to be chummy. But-
Oh,
Yeah, so you just don't reach the top like right out of the gate, like a bull, so to speak. I mean, you got to work your way. I mean, she worked her way. She was at Taco Bell, and she went to be a
Yep.
bartender, and now she's a congresswoman. So you got to work your way up. Okay, so I'm trying to get a job at Taco Bell.
okay. You're gonna follow in her footsteps.
I'm gonna follow in her footsteps. The whole bartending gig, though, I don't know if I can do it because I have a problem with substance
Oh.
abuse. So I think I have a feeling I would end up drinking the cocktails instead of serving them. I don't have a problem making them.
I
I
can
can
see that
make
could be a problem. Yeah.
I could make them. I just don't know if I'd get them to the customer or not. I mean, I might have to indulge a little bit.
So, wanted to ask you a very simple question. Somebody in the audience asked,
Uh-huh.
"What's your favorite fast food?"
I don't eat fast food.
Oh, really? Because President Trump likes McDonald's. I think Bill Clinton. I think Bill Clinton also liked McDonald's or something like that. I can't
McDonald's has good coffee. If you
Coffee.
notice, I mean, I go through McDonald's a lot and order coffee. Some of your viewers might even know what I order.
It seems that you're very fond of the number 7, the Mexicali in the wrap.
That's because it's extremely healthy. There is absolutely no fat in that whatsoever. And the key is no lettuce, because lettuce has absolutely no nutritious value to it, but spinach on the other hand. That's the key, spinach.
Spinach.
Yes, you have to have spinach.
We have seen you substitute spinach for lettuce.
Yep. So, yeah. I mean, and I don't consider Subway, fast food because, well, they cook it for you too. So, I mean, fast food is not like you stop at a speaker and then you go to a window and poof, it's in your hand. I mean, at Subway, you actually have to wait in order to get your food. So it's not fast. Fast is like, bam, it's in your hand instantly. Subway, you got to wait. So it's not fast food.
Okay. If you say so. So we noticed that you like to take a dozen shots of cream in your coffee. Could it be said that you like coffee with your cream?
Well, how do I put this politely? I used to drink coffee the color of my hair, black. and like 5 sugars. And then my friend AOC, she turned me on to the cream. Okay. So she said, if you get a little cream squirted in your coffee, she said, girl, it's just like getting a little cream squirted in your booty.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. Because we noticed, interesting you say that. It seems like you like to combine food and drink with a whole sexual thing and kind of combine those two worlds together.
I do. I mean, let's face it. I'm a human, okay? Humans are very sexual individuals.
Yes.
And well, I used to date this guy by the name of Cody. And
Cody. Yes.
Yeah, and he was in love with me. He even has like my name tattooed on his back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I mean, and the first time I seen Cody, the very first time I seen Cody, I fell madly in love. I mean, I was head over heels for him, girl. Let me tell you. I mean, he was the cat's meow. That hot little body on him. Woohoo! Girlene, Girlene, Girlene.
I see. You guys had spent some time together.
Yeah, I mean, oh God, it brings me back to the first time that I ever seen Cody. It was kind of like meeting Mr. Taylor all over again. You know how you just get a little wet, things start becoming slickery, all on their own. Yeah, it's just getting slickery, all on their own.
Sounds like he really.
Oh yeah, he tapped my oil reserve. Let me tell you.
Tapped your oil reserve. That's another good one. I like that. I do. Good choice of words. So, let's go back to the video. See what you said a little more yesterday.
Okay.
And then we'll come back live with Bamessa.
Well, I don't know if y'all are gentlemen, but you're certainly acting like you are, and so I appreciate that. I don't think that, no. You're not just kidding. You don't just kid about that. I'm not kidding about you having access to children, and I would be concerned with that.
What's she talking
and the
about
fact that
now?
you're trying to say just kidding right after I said that perhaps it's a concern if somebody like this has access with children, and then you say JK, ew, that makes it even worse. Guilty vibes.
Guilty vibes.
Yes. Hi Margarita, how are you? Diana Calderon, ¿cómo estás? Miss Shannon Melton, how are you? Yeah. I've seen older men recently, just men that you would think that would be just like decent men, trying to be, I wish to never be yours, sir. Ever. You came over here inappropriately, pretending on a live, and then pretending to be decent, and here you are showing your true colors again. I'm gonna block you now. Okay?
Oh.
Why do you
Gross.
block so
I'm
many
just
people,
dying.
Bamessa?
Gross.
Well,
Why do you block so many? You don't even give them a chance.
because I have a hard time dealing with stupidity and ignorance. I mean, you know how intelligent I am, okay? So I'm an attorney, I'm a biologist, I'm a nurse.
Oh.
So I mean, I work hard at what I do, okay? I don't have time for stupid, uneducated people. So that's why I block them, because they get under my skin or my fingernails, and it's like they're like a bad rash. It just won't go away. It's like a bad case of herpes.
So, another question that came up.
I like question time.
Since your Mexican lard removal session a few months ago, do you have any plans to update any of your photos that are circulating on Facebook? Because there are some nudies of you. There are some nudies of you that are going around Facebook. Are you gonna refresh and put them something newer with your new and improved Bamessa?
You know, I've thought about it, but I can't. I haven't decided. I don't know. Because, I mean, let's face it now, I have some flawless tits.
So I'm just going to ask you, are you going to open an OnlyFans account?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on a lot of things. I mean, if I can get to 1 million followers on TikTok and on Facebook, then I'll do an OnlyFans.
1 million followers.
I have to hit 1 million.
And do you think your OnlyFans page, if you make it, and if you do that, do you think that will affect your trying to make a deal with Netflix? Or it's been said that you're trying to write a book, or you want to get a movie deal or something
Oh, I've
like
already
that?
wrote the book.
You wrote the book already?
Oh, the book is done. I add chapters occasionally, especially, you know, when my haters come on and they start hating and hating and hating, and they, you know, point out that I am the problem. I'll add a chapter because I'm not the problem. How could this be a problem? Okay, this is not the problem. The problem is the hate.
The hate. And you really truly believe that people hate you so much?
Yes. I mean, there's these two guys that have this page. One of them is so in love with me. I mean, he
really?
acts like me.
He
He smiles
like you.
like me. He tries to talk like me. He's even showed up at a couple of my court dates. He's that infatuated with me.
You're talking about that handsome dude from Brownsville.
I don't know where he's from. I don't care to know where he's from.
Yeah.
But
So-
he's completely in love with me, and it's like, ew. I mean, it's like looking at rice on a plate. Ew.
We know that you're not very fond of rice.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Why? Because it's white. I don't like white people.
Or even white food.
Rice is white. I don't like it. Because it's white.
I get you.
People
Well,
have the audacity to say that I'm a hater.
well, the rumor is that you were kind of crushing on this the guy on the mic in Brownsville. That's what the rumor is. Is there any truth to that rumor?
Lies,
Would you like
all
to set
lies.
the record straight there?
Lies, all lies. You want to know the truth? There's this big of a chance that I may go behind bars for like a month. So I'm testing out becoming a lesbian. Seeing if I like it. Because, you know, you got to go gay for the stay, okay?
Gay for the stay.
Yeah, you got to go gay for the stay if you ever get behind bars.
It makes things easier for you, I guess, while you're serving time.
Well, I mean, I just didn't get new tits for any old man. I mean, they're there for my pleasure.
I see. Well, Bamessa, we do appreciate the time you've given us. We do have to start wrapping up the program. But thank you for joining us for a little while tonight. We do appreciate it.
I had a blast being here.
Maybe you can join us again this weekend.
Maybe I'll have to check my schedule.
Well, you do
because
that.
I am very busy driving around all of southern Texas, delivering much needed medication to people and taking their vitals.
Oh, that's very noble. Yeah.
Well, it's a very rewarding job. Very rewarding.
Bam Messa, you have a great evening, and we'll see you this weekend again, hopefully. And we're going to go back to this videotape for now.
Okay.
Trying to find my guest. He was here. He wanted to talk to you too, but I don't know where he disappeared to.
Oh, we have a guest?
Yeah, my little co-host, who's actually quite fond of you. He doesn't hate you either. He's quite fond of you.
Oh, you're talking about that one that says the most horrendous things about me? What the fuck is his name?
Maybe a little bit.
The fuck is his name? That she motherfucker. What is his name? That ma'am, sir. Sir, ma'am.
Sir, ma'am. That would be Bam, sir. Bam.
Yes.
And he is a sir. He's a full-time sir.
I don't know.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for your time, Bam Messa, and we will talk to you again in a few days, I hope.
I hope so. I had a great time.
Ew.
Bam Messa, ladies and gentlemen. Gracious enough to join us tonight for a little while.
Oh, congratulations. He says you're right. And I'm 41 with 2 kids and 1 on the way.
I hope you enjoyed that
wife
as much
hate
as I did.
haters. Don't give your wife a hug for me and tell her I said thank you. Please. Thank you to both of you. I love y'all. There's a lot of couples that follow me. I love that. I love that. I'll never forget when I was at a football game and the wife said, "Oh my God, are you Vanessa?" And I said, "No." She knew. She was like, "Oh my God, my husband loves you. Can you take a picture with him, a selfie with him?" And I was like, "Sure." And he looked mortified. He looked like a
bullshit.
He couldn't.
A
He was
bullshit.
mortified. I think she caught him by surprise, maybe.
I don't believe
I
this
don't
story
know.
at all.
I don't know. I felt real bad for him though, because he wouldn't make eye contact with me, and I did stand next to him, and she took the picture. And you know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate that because for so many years I had couples that would come and hate on me as couples, and of course the guy would score points with the girl because he'd be like, look at how much I hate her, Yeah, almost like instead of getting your girlfriend roses, just go and show how much you hate Vanessa Tijerina. And your girlfriend will love you like that. Yes. But yeah, so I appreciate it when couples are not mean like that. You know what I mean? My type doesn't live down here where I live anyways.
All right.
Where you been?
Yeah, I had some things to take care of. Had a couple of appointments pop up.
Appointments, huh? 9 o'clock at night. Okay, you missed interview with Bamessa.
Seems like
We
I
had her.
always miss her when that bitch is here.
She joined the program and she was lying as usual, but at least she was not afraid to come step forward and talk to us. Me.
Well,
But she said she may be back this weekend. She'll join us this weekend.
Okay, well, great. Maybe I'll catch the bitch then.
In the meantime, trying to get through this
You like it, Chaconi? Tijerina?
horrendously boring video.
Tijerina. Thank you. Donis Hockaday says, "Hello, Vanessa. How are you?" Sorry I haven't been in a while. Glad to see you here. Likewise. It's okay. You don't ever have to be sorry for not. I'm grateful that you all are even making time for me right now.
Well, you should be.
Thank you, Michelle.
I thought she went in on me a little more. I don't know. Maybe I missed it.
And just so you're all aware, that was
Thank you, Mr.
100%
Honey.
ad-libbed.
Says,
That
"Keep your
was
head
not
up. You don't
scripted
need
at
that
all.
crap. You know who you are."
That was not planned or anything.
That
Bam
just kind of happened.
Yeah, it was quite. It was. I had. It was fun. You got it. That was freaking fun. If somebody says it wasn't funny, they're a freaking lying.
Well, I'm sure Vanessa won't think it's funny.
Oh, wait till she gets a wind of this.
And that's what we love about you. You tell it how it is. Thank you. Terry Guerra says, Vanessa, you are one strong woman. I don't know how you do it to put up with ugly people. Thank you. Megan, thank you. Nancy Forbes Tyner says, we love and care about you. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet.
She always wanted her picture taken with people. She would kind of force the issue. And I don't know. I don't believe her.
Amanda Zimmerman says we should do a podcast together and tell tough stories, but see the beauty in scars.
Oy vey.
I love you.
We talked about that, Kelly.
Yeah.
Tonight's the new moon in Virgo, right? It is, isn't it?
The new moon
It's
in
tonight.
Virgo. That was yesterday.
I think it's tonight and tomorrow,
I don't know. I'm kind of done with this video.
right?
I'm skipping forward because that was that.
Because
And I'm sending you a hug.
send me a hug, Vanessa.
Thank you, Mr. Donald Henley. Thank you. And the universe recognizes it.
The universe. I'm skipping all this stuff. I know.
Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you, Kathy.
I just wanted to see all the parts where she was talking about us, but believe me, I'm not trying to hide any of it. I'm not skipping to skip it. I'm just bored with it. I had more fun what we did a few minutes ago.
Jess.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Hell with that.
To hell with her.
Bam.
She can go to hell in a handbasket for all I care.
That was some funny shit. That was very. I don't know what made you decide to come out like that, or what was on your mind.
She said that we want to be like her. So I decided to invoke Vanessa and be her. And finally, maybe actually get some truth out of the bitch.
I see. Yeah. I see how that could, and it's all in fun, right? It's all in fun too.
I had a blast.
What do they say? What is that phrase? Flattery.
And impersonation is the highest form of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Or something like, yeah, I can't think of it right now. Imitation is the best form of is most.
And I can't remember. I think it was Cher that said it. It was either Cher or Joan Rivers that said it, and I can't remember the last word of it.
Flattery is sweet food for those who can swallow it. But that's another one.
Yeah.
But it's not flattery, right? Was it imitation?
Imitation is the highest form of.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Is it flattery?
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Imitation. The proverb imitation is the sincerest form of flattery means that one imitates someone else because one admires that person or values what that person is doing.
Okay, well, I definitely don't value her.
We don't value her. We're just making fun. We're making fun, satire, whatever you want to call it. No harm done. It was fun. It was it just came out of nowhere. It was freaking hilarious.
Oh,
And
somebody's asking for CashApp. There you go.
thank you all for all that.
Cecilia, post the damn CashApp tag already.
Yeah. Tips are always welcome and appreciated. Thank you. Thank you ahead of time if you do. Very, very much appreciated.
Yes, very much appreciated. And I have gotten a few dollars here and there from everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You don't know how badly it's needed.
Yeah, this was So tonight, Bamessa was created.
Tonight's the night.
Bamessa was born. Oh, I forgot to do this. Those of you who came in a little late, oh man, you missed a good one. Definitely got to do the replay. Bamessa was here with us in the studio, or remotely, and she was kind enough to answer a few questions for us.
Yeah, I think the one that everybody really liked the most was a question about her kids.
Yeah. That was a good one. And then I was waiting for Bam to jump in and ask, but then Bam disappeared somewhere, and I don't know what happened to Bam. He said he had to go run an errand or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that motherfucker, you can't trust him as far as you can throw that fat ass.
You bastard. So, anyway, I believe this is where we're going to wrap it up. Bam, we got to get up at...
the crack acidon, or is it the ass crackadon? Crack acidon? Ass crack. Crack ass?
Ass crack.
At any rate, I got to get up on godly hour of the day.
At the crack.
I think the zombies and the witches and the little ghouls are still out when I wake up.
Yeah, definitely replayable. Everyone, please give us a like and a thumbs up or a heart or whatever that stuff is on both YouTube and on Facebook. We did get a Jillian. Thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, "I'm dying over here." This was in the middle of the interview. Yeah, there are quite a few people dying. You might have killed a few people tonight, Bam.
I don't want to kill anybody. Not my intention.
Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. We will definitely be back. I don't know. I might tomorrow or Saturday. Tomorrow, Saturday. We'll check with Bamessa, see when she's
Tomorrow is
available.
Friday.
Yeah, so tomorrow or Saturday.
Oh, you said or Saturday. I thought you said tomorrow is Saturday.
No, tomorrow or Saturday. I'd like to welcome everyone. We've got a bunch of new people. You may not know what the heck was going on here with Bamessa, but it won't hurt to go back a little bit so you can understand. And we've got a lot of new viewers. I know we had a few peacocks here. Peacocks in the house.
Where's the peacock? I love the peacock.
There were peacocks in the house. There were some peacocks in the house.
First time I ever heard Ophelia do the I'll fucking piss my pants.
It sounds like a turkey. I never heard that. What did she do?
Oh, she's done it. It's like she makes some kind of noise with her mouth and her throat, and I guess it's a peacock sound. I have no idea, but the first time I heard her do it, I laughed so hard I almost pissed my pants.
I didn't even know peacocks made noises.
Did you know they fly?
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I've seen a motherfucker fly.
I thought they were like chickens, but they kind of just jump and fly a little bit.
No, peacocks can fucking fly.
Really? Interesting. It's a regular screen. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Bam. Have a great night. Everyone, thank you so much. And we'll see you probably tomorrow night. I don't think Bam is available till Saturday, she said. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Any final words, Bam?
I got a question.
Dad used to have a final word all the time, and now he's like,
I got a question.
Yeah.
So, the past couple of days, I've had some burps that taste like rotten eggs. How do I get rid of that?
We have a doctor in the house.
Yeah, but she's a head doctor. She's a shrink. She's not a.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You eat eggs?
Last egg I had was probably 3 weeks ago on a sausage egg McMuffin. Yes, no more cheese. I still have a gallbladder.
You're getting sick, stomach flu, somebody said. Sheila said.
Sulfur burps. Yep, I read that. That's why they taste like eggs, because of sulfur.
Right, yeah. Do you have ulcers?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, with all the stress that I had back in my 20s, it wouldn't surprise me.
I think if you had them now, I mean, you could feel it. It's painful.
Oh.
If you don't have pain, I'm gonna guess you don't have an ulcer, but don't quote me on that.
Bonnie says Tums. Drink baking soda. Ew.
Do you have Tums by any chance?
I do not. Pickle juice. I haven't drank pickle juice in a while. I need to do that. That pickle juice. You know, somebody said that actually stops your leg cramps, and it does.
So does a teaspoon of salt, of pure salt.
Ew. I mean, I love salt, but I'm not going to sit there and suck on a salt block.
The military does it. All their dudes are always getting cramps while they're training. They got salt pills. Just a little salt pill gets rid of your cramps.
So that's two. This is a gallbladder. Wouldn't surprise me with my diet.
Gallbladder. I don't think how I don't know. I'm not about to give out any kind of medical advice.
Come on now, Vanessa.
Teaspoon of mustard.
Ew.
Pickle juice. Well, how long have you had this condition?
2 days. Today's day 2.
Not tapering off at all? It's the same?
But the burps are a little less, but the nasty taste is still there. And the other day I passed a little gas, and it smelled like a dead egg too.
Oh man. Maybe it's time to ask a doctor.
Deanna says, seriously, it's a side effect of the Paxlovid.
Oh shit.
So did
I
you
didn't
have
that? I didn't have that side effect. I did not have that side effect. I had that nasty mouth while I was taking Paxlovid. That was bad. Couldn't taste anything.
Yeah, I felt like my mouth tasted like I was sucking on the devil's asshole. I mean, oh God, it was the worst taste in my mouth. Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna have to update the thumbnail to the video too. This was a good night. Okay, out of here. Everyone have a great night. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all.
Hasta luego.
Thank you for a great program. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you mañana.
Bye.